So what is this? You might ask me, what is this, Dr. Sands? What is this bright light? You can't even, it's hard to see when you see it. But this super bright light is something that's gonna really interest all of you. At least all of us that have a little problem with weight. So we'll just turn it off a minute.
Yes,
it's on the side there.
Okay.
Yeah. And what I want to talk about is this exact machine made by Photonica, and we call it the Ultraslim. The reason we call it the Ultraslim is
because we're gonna get Ultraslim.
Ultraslim. It makes you lose some fat. This is the only machine of its kind, okay? And I can tell you because I went to see the manufacturer in Florida. I went to visit the engineers. And I was very skeptical because what they say about this machine, 32 minutes with this treatment and you lose about 1.5 liters of fat. 1.5 liters of fat, that's a cup about a good bunch, 16 ounces. Yeah. 4 cups of
yeah.
There it is.
It's
okay. That's quite a bit of fat. And how does it work? People say, well, what does it do?
Mm-hmm.
Are you interested?
Yeah, I am interested in losing
you were going to ask
too,
me, right?
So yeah.
Yeah, and we've been using it for over a year, about a year and a half. This thing came out about 5 years ago, right? They started using this a little bit more, about 6-7 years ago.
2012.
12, okay.
Yeah.
And very interesting because this machine does something that very few machines do. There's other laser machines out there. This is diodes. This is light. 625 nanometer light, very concentrated, that big diodes that produce this red light that penetrates the skin, and what it does, it irritates, it stimulates the fat cells.
Okay.
I'm going to show a picture later on when you put this on. I'm going to show a picture that shows a normal fat cells, a few normal fat cells, and then once they're stimulated with the light, you're going to see on that paper right below, and after in a little bit I'll show it. And then it shows that the fat cell opens up a little bit and the content of the fat cell just goes out. Okay, it just expels all the triglycerides, all the fat that we store in our fat tissue, the abdomen and here in the neck, everywhere. We store fat in the form of triglycerides, and you probably heard that when you go and get a blood test. We do the cholesterol and triglycerides. And triglycerides is a form of energy that the body uses when we run out of food, let's say during the nighttime, or we go on a fasting diet. Then the liver produces sugar, again from the fat. It changes the triglycerides and it puts them back into sugar and fatty acids. So
and
that's just the way we are.
Affecting our body.
Then we use the calories for energy. So anyway, you had some questions about that. What would you like to know about this?
Yes, I do. Okay, one of the questions is where the fat goes.
Where does it go? No,
it
goes. Very good question.
Disappears.
Because once the fat cells open up, it just throws the content, triglycerides, into the tissue, into the interstitial tissue. That's what we call it. Right in between all the cells, it just stays there. And then the little tiny vessels, the lymphatics, everything, they pick up all the fat where all the fat goes, and it drains into the vena cava, into the liver, and then the liver expels it. So the liver processes it.
Okay.
So, you're probably saying, can everybody use this, right?
Yes, I was actually wondering that. Is this for everybody, men, women?
It is for everybody.
Okay.
Anybody can use it. Anybody that has fat to lose. It doesn't affect so much the fat that's inside the abdomen, okay?
Okay.
Because it doesn't penetrate that far. So and that's why it's so safe. Some people ask, well, is it safe? How can you lose so much fat at one sitting and it not be dangerous? Well, it's not dangerous. It's just light. It's stimulation of energy. And if you go on a treadmill, I don't know how many out that are watching have a treadmill. If you do exercise on treadmill, walk pretty fast, you lose about 200 or 300 calories in 30 minutes. That's about it. 30 to 40 minutes. Because I've done it. And of course, if you lift up that treadmill in a slant, 7 degrees, of course there's more energy, so you lose more. But this machine, the Ultraslim, will make you lose 9,600 calories in 32 minutes.
Wow.
You'd have to walk 20-something hours just to get the same burning energy effect of this. So some people are just puzzled. They go, how can that be? They're como se dice, they can't believe it. So that's why there's some people, I don't want to do it. I don't believe it can work. But it does work. So we guarantee that when you try this machine, you're going to lose at least 2 inches, or else you don't pay a dime. That's what we do.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to try it one day.
There you go.
Because I need it.
We'll put you on. Next time we'll put you on and take a picture of you before and after and measure you. Because that's what we do. We measure the person. And once you're measured, then the statistician will do that. We'll record it, and then you'll do the treatment.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're not gonna be there 30 minutes waiting for her to finish, but we'll do the before. Then we'll talk a little bit. Then we'll turn it off. Then we'll go back and after
Yeah,
32
see
minutes
how-
measure you again, and then so that you can tell them, and they will be able to see exactly how much you lost. It's
Yep.
something that's good.
Okay, yeah.
You lose from your thighs, from your buttocks, from your abdomen, from even the upper
All-
chest as
all
well.
body.
So, yeah, body.
Oh wow, that's really interesting.
So come and try
And-
it. Come and try it. That's the only way.
Yeah, come. You gotta come and try it. I'm gonna do it one day, and we'll post a video about it, and we'll get to see the results. So if anything, if you have any questions, you can call Boutique Medical Spa 956-664-1234 or visit the website to get more information. See ya.